My people, Emmanuel Aigbogun don come out come talk about the fake result wey e be say dem dey share dey go for inside social media. My people, make una watch dis video. Emmanuel Aigbogun na known na big supporter of POI and na APC. So e go explain to us wetin be say e dey really dey happen for inside dis their APC wey e be say dem dey so. Many things dey when e talk concerning the election wey e be say dem wan do, the advantage and disadvantage of POI and Ogbede Iyama. Make we join hands together, make we watch this video, make we see how this matter dey go. As you dey watch, make you try to share the video, make others still benefit from this video wey Emmanuel Aigbogun come let us know for wetin be say e dey happen. If you never subscribe, please go ahead and subscribe. Let's watch this video, guys. God bless you all.
Calls kept on coming into my phone. So please, if you're wanting to join me live, I am live now. Please, whatever thing you intend to do, discuss with me after this live broadcast. I'm trying to work on my phones and calls are just coming in. So as I rightly said earlier, I made a post last night, and that post was centered on congratulating Right Honorable Ogbede Iyama over what I perceived was a statement from the National Working Committee of the APC. Now, to the issues at hand, you all know that we, the Beninese, are very, very angry and cautious of the outcome of the APC primaries. What that implies is that there are two things that we, the Beninese, have, in one form or the other, agreed to give support to the APC in the forthcoming general elections. And there is a divide owing to the fact that party leadership in the state prefers to support Omoroge Ogbede Iyama rather than Pastor Saga Iyamo. And who the Benin wants to preside over their senatorial interests is Pastor Saga Iyamo. And as I rightly said, and I will continue to say it, I am somebody who is not convinced by monetary gains. Yes, agreed. Everybody needs money, but my decision to support whoever I support is out of my knowledge and my understanding about such persons. If you all can remember, for those of you who have been in this blue space for quite some time, in 2015, about 12 years ago, I did support Pastor Osagie Iyamo. In 2019, I also did support Pastor Osagie Iyamo against the wish of majority of our Edo people. In 2015, Pastor Osagie Iyamo, we all knew what transpired in that election. Edos came out across the globe to support and vote for him. But at the end of the day, the powers that be had their day. And we all know how that interests have always played out when it comes to the issue of politicking in our state here, particularly Edo State. The interest of the power at the center is always bordering on the decisions that abide with we choosing our leaders in one form or the other. So, however, we are in 2026, approaching 2027 general election, and we are being met with this consciousness of the Beninese. I must say something here is as a result of the fact that the Beninese never ever gather to choose a leader. It always come out of their collective understanding about the political antecedent over time. And I bet anybody to judge me or call me out on this, and I will show them proof. I will show them mutual understanding. My supporting Pastor Saga Iyamo today goes as far as 2015. I have always been consistent with supporting Pastor. It has gotten nothing to do with loyalty or being bought by money or being bought by the way a lot of people have been saying. The fact still remains that you cannot take it away from Pastor that the Edos want him at this time, particularly with the Beninese. They really want him because they believe that he's the man with the sagacious strength to actually muscle the political intentions and and will of we the Beninese. However, some might see him as a threat, while others might also see him as somebody who would want to wrestle power from Senator Monday Okpebholo. However, my conviction about Okpebholo government has nothing to do with the Obede Yama and pastor ticket. It is simple, because a lot of you do not know I have a very close relationship with the current serving senator. I have a very close relationship with Pastor Saigeze Yamu. I do not know Honorable Obede Omoroge Iyama. I don't know him. Yes, he's a political bigweight in Edo State, but I don't know him. But as it stands, I know the serving senator. I know Pastor Saigeze Yamu very well, who happens to be my leader. And I also know other political bigwigs. But I can tell you for free that if you check my innermost heart, until tomorrow, I am 1001 times in support of Pastor, because I always preach what the Benin wants. I have only went against what we the Benin wants when it came to the issue of Obaseki. And I wouldn't want to flog that much at this time, because I'm not here to discuss that. Because everybody knew that when the issue of Togba started, I told them that this was not something that I would believe will work for the Beninese against all the wish. Now in 2026, myself and the Beninese were now having same interest on a particular vision that I saw some 12 years ago. But however, I wouldn't want to hit the polity because we are in a very, very tight political situation. And I must tell you, the Beninese will vote for Asiwaju ever than before if Pastor is given the ticket. The Beninese will vote for Asiwaju ever than before. But I must tell you jealously what every right-thinking person will want to guide. What they want to guide is that they don't want a situation whereby they would see Pastor as a threat to the sitting governor. That is for fact. But as somebody who believes in what I believe in, I am supporting Okpebholo today. I am still supporting Okpebholo. Yes, agreed. There's no government that is 100%, but I will score Okpebholo far above average, because the man has been applying resources of Edo people for Edo people. A lot of people come out to say insecurity, blah, 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 blah. And I've always come out to say there's no time Edo has forced security rather than Okpebholo's tenure. What is the issue of cultism? On virtually every week, we see our young youths killing themselves. When last have you really come to hear that boys kill themselves because of color anymore? Was that not as a result of Okpebholo's policies towards fighting and combating cultism? This is the same cultism that we all stood firm to preach. This is the all cultism we all stood firm to preach against. Now, I see some persons within the opposition wanting to muscle, Beninese will not vote for Tinubu, Beninese will not vote for this. Beninese are not voting for Tinubu, but Beninese are fighting for Pastor Saigeze Yamu to become senator and vote for him and vote against the presidential candidate of his party. Let us not be myopic here. The politics we play this time around in this country has gone beyond ethnic sentiments. It is now who can perform. And when you talk about who can perform, if you ask me, I will tell you the most preferred candidate as of today is Emmanuel Aigbogun. If you want to take it from the level of those persons who can actually perform, who are proving themselves, this Emmanuel Aigbogun, he has not gotten power, but he has been able to fight for the oppressed, for Nigerians. He has been able to create consciousness. He has been able to do a lot, and he's still willing to serve as president. But because people are looking at it, oh yeah, this guy is still very young, we don't want to trust him with power, because never a time in this our current African life that have we trusted a young person to rule over us. You know, those young youths who have ruled before now, Yaya Bello and the rest, we know the sentiment that followed. But however, because of the awareness and the might that it needs to build a political consciousness that can remove the old order, because someone will not be coming to power and appointing a Pastor Saigeze Yamu or appointing John Odige Oyego, or appointing any of the secular politicians that you know. No. So we are still within that shake, because the youths in Nigerian youths, a vast majority of them are still playing within these political games of the old order. They are not ready to join the struggle of Omoyele Sowore. So anybody saying that Sowore will win 2027 general elections, I think the person should be joking with reality. But a shift from that, he's the most preferred candidate for sound minds. You can't take it away. You can't take it away. That is a clear fact. And I see him being a future leader that would be a president that I will support someday, but not at this current political dispensation. Having said that, my support for Pastor Saga Ezeamu is 100% intact. I am not saying it because I am being peddled to support Omoroge Ogbedeyama. As I've told you before, even up until yesterday, I don't know Ogbedeyama. Ogbedeyama does not know me. I only hear he's contesting senatorial elections. And even if he's contesting senatorial elections, it's not a must that I should know him before supporting him. But I have not seen that drive that will make me support him, because I don't want to support a candidate that will lose. I don't want to support the candidate that will lose. You see, a lot of people want to juxtapose what we are currently being faced with about the hard economic policies. But they forget one thing. They fail to ask our leaders, how are you spending money brought into the states? For crying out loud, about 5 years ago, I raised up a consciousness to say, how do we spend our monthly allocation into the states? Those persons who are currently asking these questions now, they were turning me down that I should go and get a job. That is because I was jobless, I was asking such questions. 4 years later, the federal government is saying, ask your governors how you spend the money. And thus far as I'm concerned, Okpebholo has been spending Edo money judiciously. I saw my sister the other day, Omori, talking about one hospital or the other in Idomi. My brother, if I'm a governor, I'm going to build the best infrastructure I can feel my people deserve. I'm going to build it for them. Because that was what led to all these differences we're having politically in Edo South. Because when our brothers are there, they fail to develop back home. So you see an Ishaman who is a governor, you're expecting him not to develop his place, then you must be some joke. So let the truth be said. Let everybody come out and hear me, because the ancestors of Benin are very, very angry. You might take it as a joke, but those people who are the political actors, they know what I'm saying is the truth. You might believe, a guy called me at about 1 a.m. saying, man, let me just tell you the truth. I know, yes, you have done very well. You have to be in this government. And let me be sincere to you. You are more better than most of these people that I see around the governor. Why don't you, at this channel, now that you are trying to align with the governor, do it fully and come up with something so that, yes, we can all see reasons. If not, if you are just doing it for doing sake, then you are getting it wrong. And I made him to understand very, very clear. If I wanted to be an SSA in government, if I wanted to be any of these positions, I think the only thing that would be difficult for me to get was a commissioner. My intention was to be a local government chairman. But along the line, interest and all that conflicted, and I decided to say, no, I will step down my ambition. But from the look of things, it's obvious that our people believe that anybody who must benefit from government must be appointed. And that's why we get it. That's why we are always, fighting ourselves over things that are not relevant. And very soon I'll be letting Edo and even Nigeria, even President Bola Ahmed Tinubu know my intentions in this government and in the APC. Because I must bring development to my people in whatever thing I do. But having said that, I want to put a question to Edo people. Particularly those people who are always going around trying to spread falsehood. My name is Emmanuel Aigbogun. I came all out on my platform to say, this is who I am now supporting. This is who I will support. This is why I'm supporting this person. And this person came out and won. And along the line, the interest of the party say it is this person. As a human being, have I committed an offense to say I should work for somebody within my political party? The answer is no. If the person must win, he needs my vote for my unit. If I give him my vote and he does not win in the general election, am I the one that made him to lose? The answer is no. So The question I have been putting to the party, particularly the leadership of our party, does Right Honorable Omoroge Ogbedeyama has what it takes to win for the Benin and win for the APC and win for Asiwaju in 2027 general election, January 18th? Does he have that capacity better than Pastor Saga Ezeyamu if we're talking about winning? Now, this is a serious question that is begging for answers. And I think anybody who is sincere knows the right questions. And let me be sincere to you. The fact in issue is that so many people undermine the strength of Pastor Saga Ezeyamu because he left politics and left government since 2007. Pastor has been out of government since 2007. And till date, the man is still relevant. It has gotten nothing to do with my support. It has gotten all to do with his capacity. And whether you hate Pastor or not, he has a way of playing his politics. Pastor is the only leader in Edo South that runs an open door policy as a leader. You see Pastor attending functions of even an ordinary man on the streets. He creates out time to attend people's function when he's invited. Pastor is that open. There are some leaders who you tell them you have a function, they will only send you money. Pastor's own relationship goes beyond that. That is why you see Pastor pulling the strength he pulls today. Pastor has a way of knowing what goes on in every ward and manages it to the best of his interest. Everybody know what I'm saying. So, if we must win as APC, this has gotten nothing to do with Emmanuel Aigbogun. Get it right. I will not be a factor to determine how APC gets their tickets in 2027. But I will only be a factor. For the APC when I win my unit, because it is my unit strength that will make the party to win. And I'm going to win my unit convincingly for the APC and Pastor Saga Ezeyamu and Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Chibili Osawaru come on the 18th of January 2027. I don't know of those people that are surrounding Omoroge Ogbedeyama and that are saying Edo South, Edo Koyo, that it is not the turn of youth, that they want to retire pastor. The question to ask, is that what will put smiles in the faces of Edo South people? As we speak today, the Edo South people, the Aborigines, the Edo South people are all queuing behind pastor. Take it to the bank, take it to anywhere you want to take it to. Their support is for pastor. And I am not going to make a mistake about it. But whoever the party brings, I will support. Because pastor himself has also told me, and I'm repeating it here, that he's not leaving the APC. If pastor knew that he was not going to get this ticket and he was not ready for the fight, pastor would have since left on another party. I don't think in any of these parties that have come up, any of them will be willing to defeat pastor. Or can be possible to defeat pastor. In all the candidates I've seen, from Matthew Duekeme to BB Hotel and so on and so forth that have been coming, I don't think they have the capacity to defeat pastor when it comes to politicking. But Omoroge Ogbedeyama, with the pictures of things, I think sentiment might whip up and people will begin to vote elsewhere. People will even stay inside the party and play internal damages. I can tell you that for free because I know these things. It has happened previously in elections. In 2019, people in APC worked against APC. That was why we lost that election. So I wouldn't want a situation whereby people begin to misinterpret what Emmanuel Aigbogun is saying. I'm saying it because I know what I am saying. I'm not saying it because I was told to come and say it. I'm saying it because I know what I am saying. So that is it. And anybody who thinks that me at my age, at my status in life, I will be supporting a candidate that did not win, that will not win, that person must be a joke. So I am only coming out to say it because, and I have given you an instance, and I've tried to let you know my relationship with people that are contesting for these elections. Senator Neda is my friend. I have known him way before he became a senator, way before he became a legislative aide to former Senator Matthew Oroide. We have been friends. I have also known Pastor Saga Ezeyamu way before I knew Senator Neda. And I know their capacities. And they are all my friends and leaders. But in a context, I have told you why I'm choosing pastor. Because pastor is accessible. Pastor will pull both the youths, both the elders, and the middle class to all together and manage everybody. He has that capacity. It is not hidden. And I will not fail to say it any day, anytime. Even if I'm being called before the governor, I will also let him know. So for those people who are trying to peddle false information or trying to make it look as if, Emmanuel Aigbogun is supporting, now supporting Ogbede, no, I still remain where I remain. But what am I trying to say as a party man, because I want us to win, is that we should also try to look at the real picture. I want us to conduct an election and the APC wins before 4 p.m. in Edo South. We are already clearing everywhere. Because I have told you, the APC have got it right in most of the House of Assembly seats. They have got it right in the federal constituency seats. And I know for sure that we are going to win. But I don't want a situation whereby our own losses will not come from our mistakes, chosen by people who do not really affiliate with the realities on ground. That is what I'm trying to say. And to cut the long story short, we in Edo South go and ask an average Edo South person. We don't want somebody that will be in the Senate and cannot speak up for whatever reason, or whether as a relation to Godfather or anything. And that is why the Benis are saying we want pastor. Frankly speaking, take it anywhere. Please, I want to beg anybody calling me at this time. You can't be calling me when I'm doing a broadcast. That's the more reason why I have other phones. If you're trying to reach me on the phone and I'm busy in your call, please take it that way. We're going to talk the next minute. It shouldn't be now that I'm talking to the world. So, thank you. I have said it and I'll continue to say it. Pastor is a preferable candidate to any other candidate. And the high time we realize, the better for us. But I will not out of saying I want to be a fence man begin to say no, I'm not a fake guy. I don't know how to be fake. Get it right. Those people who know me will tell you I don't know how to pretend. I don't know how to go and because I want to benefit something. I don't know how to form a stooge. Yes, I can play a stooge to you when I believe in your ambition. Just like I believe in the ambition of the governor for today. There's nothing the governor wants that I will not do. But not until when I know that it's something that will go against even the governor himself. I will still come out and speak the truth. That is why I am who I am. And get it very right. A lot of people have been taking my names to tell all form of lie. I congratulated Ogbede Omorige yesterday out of the fact that I saw those posts on verifiable media outfits that always peddle real-time news, only for me to be told and also be verifying the information I got later that they have not yet concluded at the National Working Committee on Edo South matter. It is still subject to discussion at various levels of the national body. And I immediately pulled down the post. But to my greatest surprise, other blogs have carried that post farther than I expected. So it is necessary for me to come out and clear the air. And that's what I'm doing now. I don't know how you see it. For those persons who say, Omorige, whether Yama gave me money, or I want to go and call. My brother, I am not working for Ogbede Yama. The person I'm supporting is Pastor. Pastor did not even give me money. I'm only supporting Pastor because I have a relationship with him. If I put a proposal on his table, it will always fly. I'm not saying it because I want to talk. I'm saying it because I know it will. But not when the man has not gotten the required offices to do those things. And I want him to just perform magic. No, it doesn't work that way, which I know. So for crying out loud, my conscious Edo people, particularly those of you who are in the opposition, stop seeing it at Emmanuel Aigbogun is this, so it's going to collect money. My brother, if I dey hungry since, na me for even the first governor wake up, open the door when they sleep. But I have a way of doing my things, and that is how my spirit leads me. I don't work to entertain the gallery. I work to please my conscience and to please those conscience of people that are immediate and around me. I don't work for my own selfish gain. I work for a collective gain. Politically, that is why you have always seen me, in most instances, keep winning. Keep winning. In politics, what it takes for you or requires for you to win, you get it done so that you can win. And that is what I'm always doing. So for those persons who have seen one post because I came out to congratulate Ogbede Yama, means I've gone to collect money, please stop that insinuation. Up to this date, I have not seen Ogbede Yama. I don't know Ogbede Yama. Ogbede Yama does not know me. Yeah, he must have seen my post or seen my videos, but I don't know him. Get it clear? I don't know. Even if he finally gets the ticket, I still do not know him. Because I don't know him. So anybody who is coming to say, oh, Emmanuel Aigbogun this, no, please. Clean that narrative off your thinking. And let me tell you the truth. Particularly for those of you who have been calling me and saying that, oh, I've not benefited, they are not seeing benefits. I will start letting you know my kind of benefits so that you know where my mental obligation is. It's not on these roadside appointments and anybody can get appointments into government. It is not what my own politicking is all about today. If it were to be that one, I would have gotten it long ago. My politicking is how my party will win. My politicking is how the governor will succeed. As I'm talking to you now, I'm on the ever busy Amofi Road. My fan belt just got caught. I had to pull over so that I don't run my battery down driving without an alternator. And I begin to look for one to drive because I want to rush somewhere. I had to pause to make this video. So it doesn't look as if the governor doing this road, I played a large percentage of it. I convinced, I spoke, I campaigned with it. And people today can verify, yes, even the billboard is still right in front of my house, that I stood for the interests of the people. Even when the governor came to flag off Raman Park, when I spoke, I said that this is the first time I'm telling a government or an aspirant to do something for the government. And as soon as the person is coming to power, he's doing those things. And the governor is here to conclude on these jobs. I'm still supporting him to complete them. Because I'm not the only one passing this road. This road is benefiting a lot of people. Property owners here are not smiling. Business owners here are not smiling. They were shut out of the mainstream of socioeconomic activities in hardship for quite some time. So my talking for them is as a result of the fact that I know, yes, these people are going to vote for the APC. Because this is the time that the APC has brought good governance to their doorstep. And these are areas that the APC has always lost before. So, having said all of this, I wouldn't want to bore your mind because I have a lot to do today. I said let me keep to time. Because you know most times if I say I will come up, like when I receive 2-3 calls, I'll just try to keep mute. And a lot of people feel that because this guy is always mute, he's going to collect money. Please, clean that narrative off your head. The Ogbede Yama wanna say give me money, me I don't know. So stop castigating my name or giving a bad impression about my name. Particularly those of you that will come to my comment section, you know I'm the only person that doesn't block. I don't block anybody from my comment from my Facebook. I don't even know where the block option is. So please and please and please get it into your head. Pastor has proven that he is a political weight and is grassrooted. Are you getting me? He's grassrooted. And he has shown it to Abuja. I believe if they had known that Pastor would fight this far, they would not have even started the fight in the first place. And let me be sincere with you. If Pastor is sidelined, it's going to affect the APC in Edo South. I don't know of Edo Central, but I know that there's one John Yakubu in Edo Central. I don't know of Edo North, but I know that Oshomole has always proven himself to his people, and his people are not tired of him yet. So he's a good candidate alongside other aspirants. We have gotten it right. Chief Billy Osawaru, Dr. Paddy, are you getting me? And a host of fine gentlemen like Osimafido and the young man in Igbobaoka that are also trying their possible best. So I know a lot of people, I will not even forget about mentioning money. Elections will be concluded before 4 o'clock. Let us just be on that winning string and allow these guys to go all out to fight for us and win before we now start talking of what is on the sharing table. And we now know how to share it. My name is Emmanuel Aigbogun. I don't mean harm for anybody because I know tomorrow now some of you will go and cut a section of this video to go and be showing people to lie. what I said is as a result of what I believe in. It's not, and what I know is the clear fact. Take it anywhere. Most of them they shout APC. Before I begin to talk APC, now we go and find out. Now we first start change before we reverse at some point. Now we first start Asiwaju campaign, and we are still on that train till today. Before most of them begin to come join APC, they say APC. We don't did there. Even when APC no even get local government chairman, APC no even get ward chairman, we did with APC. Not be now APC don't be. So the APC don't get incumbent party chairman, we did with the APC. Not be now we be say when I walk on the tell us say APC. My brother, I don't think there's anybody that is more APC on the media block in Edo than myself. It's not a thing of proud, but I'm saying it because I know I have done my own contribution. I have paid my dues for the APC, for the presidency, for the state government, and even for my local government. I paid my dues. It's not something that is arguable. It is what I have done, what I have earned over the years. So if you think you are trying to come and bamboozle me because if you say maybe good, my brother, even if I find anything for inside APC, I'll get them. If you doubt me, more will open the logbook. More will begin to throw jabs. Waiting you define, not waiting that they find. The one me I define, government be like sky. Go in and claim your own. My own, when I start demanding from it, both you on this media platform, you join me to ask for it too. So it's not a do or die affair. Please, let us learn to respect ourselves mutually. And what I've said is nothing but the truth. If you like, screenshot me or snap me or go and show whoever you want to show. It doesn't stop anything. It is what is a fact. It is what is a fact. Are you getting me? And that is my simple opinion. So, however, because my humble self remain, share, and share. Hello? And now you are the way for now. You carry the roller come with me for Amofi. Yes. Once you reach Amofi Junction, call me. How much? How much? How much be the roller way they can't give me what I will pay that amount? I can't pay that amount, oh please. Let me call you back. Me no be like say I dey talk like I know some of our people. And how they want to take up person lie and at the end of the day. You understand me? So may you see where I did why I did do this video. Me no be like say Emmanuel Aigbogun come dey talk lie. Oh, sorry. As you see, this is the newly constructed Amofi Road. This is the newly constructed Amofi Road. No be according to the people say no be church. You see, and before it rain dey fall, fear no go allow school children. Fear no go allow school children pass road like this. I don't want to go far because I don't want this soaked. You see, now I still show you gutter. I dey go see some of my clients, their projects where they go on here where they manage for them, you know. But see gutter, you see as rain they fall. They see gutter what they do. You see how the rain heavy small. You see how gutter see the flow. You see school children as they walk out for road they go. Now this is where make me support the Beolo. These are part of the reason why I supported the Beolo and I'm supporting him. But on this Edo South Senatorial District issue, my candidate is Pastor. That's all I have to let you all know. Once again, I remain no other person than your snowball ride activist. This road is coming from two stretch, Abo Road and Aduawa Road. This road you're seeing here, I'm only just at the stop where my vehicle kept me, so it's nothing but just the clear facts. I remain no other person than your snowball ride activist. Bye for now.